as we mentioned,
and this
is why I'm playing around the Tristan.
Yeah, a slow death for Fnatic in this one, but
Let's
for
rock.
VOG, this game was like
Let's rock.
all of their games since April. They beat everyone
Yo,
if their team
don't
is
worry,
VOG.
guys. Don't worry.
They will be a force
We'll get one win. We'll get one win.
Swiss joining the 2-1 pool.
Stop saying they're losing because I'm wearing the jersey. No, they're not losing because I'm wearing a jersey. They're losing because they're bad.
So BOG, I think, as expected,
And the enemy team is better. It's not got nothing to do with the jersey. Shut up.
Picks from Fnatic.
Absolutely. Well, that one was yet another banger, and every second counts. And thanks to their reliable Cisco network, Resort gets the clutch shield.
We gotta light up the backline a bit. We gotta light it up.
In the early game.
Yo, the
which
backdrop
definitely
is
one of these big turning
empty.
points early on in the game.
Razork, you know, I mean, I doubted the pick, but he really made the early game look so oppressive, and they clearly were super well prepared with this. Didn't help them as much, of course, in the later parts of the game. He was 0-0-5, then 0-0-8, and that scoreline stayed for a while.
Elk with about 11 or 1,200 DPM there in the post-game
There it
breakdown.
is.
He was pumping that whole game.
40,000 damage nearly here for Elk.
There it is.
That's a lot.
Just could never lock him down.
Yeah, Elk is popping off.
Rain to do whatever he
All right, the day will end on a
Guys,
good
after
note
the
today.
break, we'll finish the day with KT versus Weibo Gaming. But first, we asked a few players what music they enjoy listening to before a match, thanks to the Oppo Cam.
We'll end on a good note.
Hello guys, it's me Niski, mid laner for Mad Lions.
Hello guys, I'm G2 Yike.
Hey guys, I'm Fudge, the top laner for Cloud9.
My favorite music to listen to before a game would probably be like a League of Legends song, like Let Us Never Die, Gods.
Base, League of Legends song.
Really helped me out.
The music I listen to before playing is French rap.
The music I listen to before my match is Drake's new album. It makes sure to hype me up and
Isn't
makes me
Drake's
ready for the
new
match.
album
I
garbage?
would like to play red side more than blue side because I can get counter pick.
I like red side because I have counter pick.
My favorite side to play is red side because the camera angle is a little bit better.
Based.
Look now.
Yeah, I see you. I think she's dead, by the way.
Just fight till the end.
There you go, boys.
Nice one.
I can shield you, Oski.
Nice.
TP one.
Back on to
Nice.
me. The TP, one play top.
Stepfast presence in. He wants to stem plant, but he's not going to
Stop
get
saying
it.
Weibozo.
Ticking away. Is Oscar? Oh, he gets the shield. As now they're going to send it into the rest of BLG. As Elk, he's just going to stay alive, though. You can't even get on top of him with it. And Ben comes in right at the end.
Ben. All right, it's the shy time, baby. Everyone step aside. Move out the way. Step aside. Move out the way. There he is. Step aside. Move. There he is. Once you play. The Shy will not get solo killed. He will not lose lane. He will not give up the tower. He will not show up the dragon fights late. What the fuck is this?
There's a room and time for trust. And there's moments I dream of when the morning's just begun. I stay just because you and me make us. A memory you left for me. I haven't been the same since you went for me. Your energy is heavenly. I'll meet you in the
They made a game about Kesha?
and I can be incognito, watching out for you and all your friends with your people. See you at sunset. It's hard to have fun when everyone is asking if I finished it done yet. Light calls my name, and I do what I would say. My place is yours.
Is it a shooter game?
We could have it all.
Oh, Lissandra. It's like Frozen.
My course, even if we fall. With the moon and stars,
I thought it would be like snowballs, you know?
there's a room and time
Volley Bear.
for trust. And there's moments I dream of when the morning's just begun. I stay
Nunu.
because you and me make
Ulting. He's ulting. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story. Is it a movie? Oh, it's a book. It's a book? It's a game. Is it a game? Oh, it's like the Viego one. What was that one called? Blade of the Rune King? It's like Spyro. Bro. Spyro! That's a throwback. That's a throwback. Spyro. How good is that game? How good is Spyro?
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Say hi to Glenn from work.
Run ads.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon.
I can run ads in 2 minutes. 2 minutes and I'll run ads.
$25 when you bring your own phones.
La,
Plus, save when you add perks like the Disney bundle. It's your Verizon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Alright, chat. It's time. Everyone has been winning on blue side. But not now. WBG. It's time for them to win on red side. On the right hand side. This is it. Everyone focus up. This is the moment. Keen more like clean? No, keen more like keen more like being gapped by the shy. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! What? 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 This is a win. KT are trash. KT are dog shit. Play the song? I'm not playing the song. I know no one in this chat's a doubter. Everyone in this chat wants Weibo to win. I love KT. They're my favorite team. I'm so hyped and excited for KT. Oh my god, I love KT. I love KT. I'm excited. I'm loving KT. This roster this year is amazing. They almost beat T1 3 times. Wow, KT are so good. This is the year of KT. The year of KT this year. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, the last set of ads of the day is coming now. You can subscribe to avoid them, but you're not going to miss anything. La 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 la. Oh la la na 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 na. What did Hysterics say? I love KT. I think they're going to win. Me too! Everyone say, I'm so excited for KT, colon, bracket. Smiley. Do it. I'm so excited for KT, smiley face. Write it. Write it. I'm so excited for KT, smiley face. Write it. Write it! Stop saying no. Just fucking do it.
Welcome back, everyone, to Worlds 2023. It's already our last best of one of the day and of the tournament, actually. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that.
Just walked into it. Wow.
Last best of one of the tournament.
Full best of threes, right? Or am I completely losing my mind?
We are, yeah, because everyone will be at 2-1 or 1-2.
Exactly. That was actually a vehicle to talk about the Swiss format. Hey. Anyways, we've got KT up versus Weibo, and you've been here in the middle of us the whole day, like the parents are fighting, but now it's your turn to get nervous, Maur. It's about KT.
Yeah, and as everyone who's ever seen me watch an LCK game will know, I do definitely get heavily emotionally invested. And for KT in particular, I think that this is an absolutely pivotal matchup. Now, I don't think that the play
and they're gonna lose
so far has been bad by any means.
No.
I think that specifically the return of form for Lahans for me has been really big, but they're also known out of the teams that we have together with D+ to be a team that can kind of get in their own heads. And obviously the
Shashai is going to be in their heads, in their fridges, in their fucking... Bro, you ain't going to see him and he's going to come out with a one-shot you. Watch out.
When it comes to KT and letting people down.
Yeah, fair enough, but you got to kind of take things at face value, and what I have seen is super competitive game versus BLG, who is a very, very strong team in this tournament, and a super convincing game over D+ Kia, so...
Yep. I think they have not let anyone down at all. I agree. I think that the BLG game, if it was literally any other top laner in the tournament, you subbed them in on Cassante for BLG in that game, I think KT wins.
Yeah.
I think Bin was so crazy in that game, made such a difference. That was one of the most impressive individual performances.
What are we going to do? Not pick Yone. What are we going to pick? Azir Tristana. How are we going to do it? In draft. And then we're going to win. No Talia, no Ezreal, no Kai'Sa for light, no Ziggs for light, no Yone, no fucking Fiora. Just pick Cassante, pick Vi Poppy, pick Azir Tristana, pick Xayah Zeri, and pick fucking Rakan Alistar. And we're gonna win. That's it, done.
Aiming and Kai'Sa was a really big reason, I think, why they got such a long win streak. But just in general, the cohesion and the way they were able to play around side lanes was by far the best in the LCK. And it was all tied together by Lahans. And Lahans obviously was on Gen G, was on Griffin way back as well, together with Viper. And this man is a straight-up troll and professional.
Why are we talking about KT?
He sells here against BLG as if
let's talk about Weibo. Come.
Let's
talk about Weibo.
Exactly what was missing from him in the LCK playoffs. And
call me up. Call me up. Yo, get me on that desk. Get me on that analyst desk.
Even taking the Hexgate, like, oh, I'm setting up the flank. I'm setting up the flank.
Because they have no vision.
Rushing down Baron. But KT, had such an impressive regular season. I think for BDD as well, it was such a return to form after last year.
They're so good. They're trash. Watch this.
Playing incredible for KT. I think Keen as well is one of the guys that if you weren't watching them, you have to watch out for Keen. You talked about
what
the
are Bloods waffling about?
The map. A large part of that is the position that Keen was putting them in.
Oh my God.
He was really playing well, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Who are they even talking to?
Often he was put on tank duty, but I think it made people forget that Keen is very capable at playing the carries as well, right?
Particularly in the
he's been capable for 7 years and he still hasn't pulled it off. Come on, the Shy One Worlds. Queue it up, get the draft going.
Single-handedly, with the rest of the team enabling him, but he single-handedly like controlled and
he couldn't even beat C9 Africa frauds. He lost to Licorice, man.
Weibo, who
there we go.
Such a wild card, I want to say, because they have such a high skill ceiling on their players, but it just doesn't always all come together on the Rift. Is that a right assessment?
Now we're talking.
I think
now
it
we're
is.
talking.
It doesn't always work out, but someone who it feels like it has always been working out for so far this tournament is Weiwei.
Yeah.
I think in the win and in the loss he looked incredible. I think in their regional qualifier as well he was amazing for this team. Weiwei has impressed me so much. Back towards day one, Kobe was highlighting some of the jungle pathing, some of the things that he was getting done. He destroyed Energy with this early dive. It was light, it was crisp, creating.
Can I talk about the Shy?
But it was Weiwei slamming it down, and this guy has just been so on point for the team, and has made such a difference. Coming in.
Or can I talk about the Shy?
That explosive early game jungler.
Tell me about his base hold against G2.
He's to kind of do it all.
Also, should be added to the list of junglers that are not allowed to play Poppy anymore in this tournament. 100% needs to be taken away, and I think that as Azil was pointing out, I think that is one of the most reliable things of Weibo. Outside of that, I do think that obviously, as any LPL fan will know, they have been very up and down, very hit or miss, and in that light, I'm also looking towards the top half of the map, because I think that Keen, even though he's looking a little bit better, needs to respect Weiwei and not fall into the trap that many players do.
Yeah, I changed the title.
Absolutely.
The Shy.
Speak about the individual skill of these guys. I've been hearing so many scrim rumors about how impossible it is to play against Weibo. And we even had a tweet coming out, from Energy, one of their coaches, Croissant, did a top 30 list that was based purely on scrims, based on how he actually saw those scrims. We also had Palafox talking about how Xiaohu was the best individual player that he had played. He was the mid laner that was absolutely roasting him, absolutely destroying him. So if we can pull up that list, it's really kind of fun to see how highly ranked they have all of these players. So this is the top 30. This is
Look at that!
Tweet this out. Look at 1 through 5. It's all Weibo. They were getting crushed by Weibo.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's the best graphic we've ever put on an analyst test. What?
What his ceiling is. The problem is he hasn't been hitting it as often, but maybe that's a chance to grow throughout the tournament. For the rest, Weiwei, Stellar, Xiaohu,
that's a tier list.
legacy champion of the game already doing exceptional work. That bot lane is sick. Yeah, okay, Light is not ruler, but he's really damn good as well. So I think they're such an interesting team.
No, Light is not ruler. He's ruler's father.
There's also the fact that I think for both of these teams, for Keen and Xiaohu specifically, their performances at Worlds haven't really been indicative of their respective peaks. And I think that a game like this can be a really good example to show that you're able to, in case of Xiaohu, obviously maintain his MSI form, because this man has won more MSIs in multiple
The thing people don't know is that Weibo G2, that game was actually the 2 Worlds finalists playing against each other.
I hope it is going to be as close as we hope it is going to be. Let's
I don't hope it's close.
I do. For KT versus Weibo.
You don't know that. That was the World's Finals rematch,
Thank you
trailer.
so much, Shonks, Chronicler, and Azael. I really hope this one delivers because we've had a great day so far. KT versus Weibo Gaming, I would assume this one should be pretty close as well, just looking at the way these two teams have played so far.
I think there's a very good chance that this could be one of our better games of the day. It could be the best one. I mean, these two teams have such scrappy play styles.
All right, focus up.
KT has come with some really unique takes.
Don't be KT biased. No, shut up about KT. No one cares. Draft. Red side, baby. We win those.
And creativity is something we don't
All right, Alistar ban, good. They banned our Poppy, cringe.
And use it repeatedly, but already this Worlds, they've shown us some different stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what their take on Weibo
Maokai ban, yeah, target Weiwei.
Yeah, and I think this is
Don't be weird, challenge,
really
impossible.
Unlucky for both of these teams. They're potentially the 2 best teams in this 1-1 pool.
Zaya ban, good.
To play against each other, so I think we definitely saved the highest quality gameplay for last.
Absolutely. That's what I would expect, at least.
Yeah, BD your mouse. Yeah, check if it works quickly, so you can use it as an excuse when you get blasted by Xiaohu. Okay, they're gonna ban Azir or Kalista, or they're gonna ban Cassante if they're cringe. Yeah, okay, now we're banning Orianna, boys. Orianna ban, Orianna ban, Orianna ban. Orianna ban. Orianna ban.
Yeah, Zaya much rarer for aiming to actually pick. Rakan gone for Lehens as well, so targeted.
Oh, give them Orianna, smart.
No Rakan. But as you mentioned,
why?
He's much more known for his Kai'Sa. He did
Yo, wait, are we picking Azir or Orianna? Are we picking Azir? Yo, Light, don't play fucking pick Zeri or something. Pick Zeri or pick Varus. Azir, get Azir, get Azir, get Azir. Maybe, or Orianna, both are good.
Through the pick ban at the moment, I could see Xiaohu picking that immediately.
What about Rel? What about Rel?
Right here. But
oh, yeah, okay. Orianna, okay.
A very designed trade. We're seeing more and more.
But we're giving BDD Azir. Yo. Oh my god. I wonder if KT is gonna pick Azir with BDD. I can't wait to see what their 2-3 picks are gonna be. Could it be Azir?
The Orianna come through, Vi being hovered here for Weiwei. Strong mid 2v2 power here. And a lot of
could it be Azir or Jarvan?
See if this does end up getting locked in. Xiaohu.
And how is Rumble
just keeps coming through. Yeah, it just keeps coming through every game. It feels like.
The Shy Rumble. The Shy. The Shy Rumble. That's right, baby. Blind pick 1-2 versus Keen. Go on, what's your counter, idiot? Go on, what's your counter?
The Nautilus going to be potentially selected
what's your counter?
As a duo partner for the Kai'Sa in the bottom lane.
You have to pick Azir, guys. You have to pick Azir. I can see the sweat on BDD's forehead. Oh, what? I don't know if I can go 4-5 against Xiaohu when he gets 2 bans. Maybe we should pick Azir here, guys. Maybe we should pick Azir here. I see it. I see you sweating. Come on, pick it. Don't be weird. Do it. Do it. Nico? No, yeah, back to Azir, idiot. Stop it. Nico?
I'd much rather see Azir. No. You still have some time.
Oh, free win! Yes!
I don't like it.
BDD not on Azir. Post jump.
Orianna if played well,
maybe it's a Leona
just
pick here.
dominate the range
Leona,
of this match.
Rel,
It can make it
Vi.
so difficult for BDD to find the
What do we
right
think?
initiation.
Zeri, Varus? No, not Varus. Don't pick Varus.
But we'll see. That's Azir's right there. I think Azir's a great
Don't
pick
pick
in this
Ezreal either. I
situation.
can see a mini Ezreal angle here. Don't you dare do
I
it.
saw Cuz kind of smiling
Okay, Jarvan,
and
like
nodding
it,
his head,
like
so
it.
there is still
Yep.
potential to have that Nico flex.
Yep,
We did
like
see
it.
Canyon play it to an incredible level in the LCK in the jungle, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
That's a good point, because that is one way I think you can alter this draft and really throw a curveball in a lot of ways. Otherwise, this draft feels very straightforward. It feels very predictable. And I look at, okay, you've got
BDD said in draft, trust me, guys. I can play Nico.
That feels pretty good.
And they believed him. They actually believed him.
Rumble and Jarvan, and I'm like, well, that's just a better version.
Okay, let's
of
ban Lee
everything
Sin too.
you've
Let's ban
locked
Lee
in
Sin.
right now. So I really hope that KT do have something else to show us here, because Weibo playing as meta as it gets here at Worlds in all S tiers.
There's the Rel ban. No shocker. Lee Sin ban maybe.
Taken off the board. I thought maybe, you know, with already a lot of AD carries banned away, you could potentially target that one, unless we're going to see Orianna bot, which we haven't seen. So let's see where we do go. Will we see more jungle picks taken away? Will they even consider
Lee
the
Sin?
Nico flex and still ban an Azir? Or
Nocturne
like
maybe? Nico Nocturne was super popular in the LCK.
Nico, a lot of AP already, but let's see where Weibo do want to go. It will
Good
be the
ban.
Nocturne
Good
actually
ban.
I'm
Good
just trying to
studying.
think Nocturne is a really good ban there, because Nocturne
Good
Nico is a
studying.
great way
Good
to
studying.
actually
Very good brain.
bypass
Nice
the
research.
range disadvantage that you have with Nico. Team Comp's not going to make that much
Danny,
sense.
okay, what happened to Danny? He's got the moves.
Because they like Azir, Jax. would have
Oh,
to
they're gonna
be
pick
their
Leona
top
now, aren't they?
jungle.
No, they're gonna pick AD.
Nico's a little
We can
bit
do
stranded.
Zeri Braum. We can do
I do think
Varus,
it's lane, and I think it's pretty
Braum.
smart
We can
that
do
Weibo
some
did
Leona
drop
draft.
Azir.
Let's see what Light is going to play here. We're going to get a pretty good idea in just a moment. Might get the support pick first, and that AD carry will continue to be hidden.
Don't pick
here.
Ezreal. Don't pick
But
Ziggs either. No, you can't
Tristana
pick
is
Ziggs
still
anyway.
available,
Don't pick Ashe
Zeri is
either.
still available. You have so much
Pick
front
Zeri.
line
Just pick
in this
Zeri. Just pick
target
Zeri.
engage.
Yeah, crisp Leona.
This
Classic.
could be
Classic.
more engaged here with
Classic.
this Leona. And Leona's fantastic.
Classic. Go on, pick Lee Sin
Nico is
Cassante. Go on, do it.
flank. You
Go on.
just
Pick
toss
Lee
in
Sin
the solar
Cassante. I
flare,
dare
you
you.
follow up a Zenith Blade,
I
boom,
dare
that
you.
Nico flame
I dare
flank,
you.
Excuse me, shut down completely, and you can just turn onto the
I have
Nico
to go
so
Lee Sin
easily. I
here.
really
Come on,
like
pick
the
it.
Leona here for Crisp.
Yeah, and I think Crisp is also an OG Leona player. It was one of his big
Pick
hits when he
Aatrox.
won the 2019 World Championship on FPX. Now this
Keen
would
Rise
be-
top.
That would punch
Viego.
Keen, by the way. If it is Rise, he plays Rise top. He's one of the only players who does. Singed, a hover, a tease.
Lehens is doing that because he plays it into Yumi. They're not playing Singed.
I mean,
Go on, pick
I don't think
Rise,
there's any
pick
world where we see Nautilus
Aatrox,
mid,
pick
Nico
fucking
jungle,
Cassante.
and
Oh,
Nico
no
jungle.
way!
Just trying to get
Cassante!
from the crowd.
Sivir, 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 Sivir.
Gonna get
Light,
locked
listen to
here
me.
as the
Sivir.
final
Light.
pick.
You
Gets
hear
to
me?
the
Light.
front line.
Light,
I
Sivir.
mean, if you can
Yo!
layer Nico's
Sivir,
ult
please,
into Cassante
please.
Q knockups, you have the
Or Zeri,
Nautilus
or
and
Zeri, but
Kai'Sa
Sivir.
follows
Or
up.
Zeri.
There's a world
Oh
where you get a
my.
single pick, Viego resets. But on the other side here, I mean, Sivir is going to give you so much map control.
I
so
love
much
them.
wave
I love them.
clear,
They're so
and
smart.
great follow-up for
They're
those
so
engages.
smart in drafting.
Yeah.
They have
They
such
wouldn't
good
be able to fall
brains.
behind
I
the
love
Kai'Sa
them. I love
individually,
them.
But for the team comp, it's
They know how
actually
to
very
draft.
good. Another thing
Yes.
that can just silence the Nautilus ult a little bit if you keep your range. It's really
All right,
good against
last
Nico.
ads
You
of
just
the
wait
day.
for it to pop up in the air
You can
to
use your
reduce
tier
the
1
burst
or
damage.
Twitch Prime
So
to sub to
I
avoid
am
them. You know the drill.
Big fan. of the Weibo
It's the
draft so
final
far.
day. It's the final game.
I really hate to say
And,
it, but I
yeah,
think
mods
KT's
drop the
comp
Gamba.
in isolation on its own
Mods
is
drop
not
the
a
Gamba.
bad composition. If you ended up getting this because you took away so many power picks from
Weiwei?
Weibo,
You took
I
a
look at
Weiwei?
KT Rolster and say, well,
This
isn't
is
as
a
meta as some of the
Weibo
other
win.
top
Now let me
seeds
see
in
the
tournament,
vote.
but it's got single target,
Yes,
it
yes,
has
more,
success
more
with
Weibo,
Viego.
more on
Weibo
Weibo,
just
more.
got the top tiers. They
Bet
have such
everything
great
on
answers
Weibo.
to the Nico engage as well.
Everything.
I really
Go all
have
in.
to lean in their
Go all in.
direction for this final draft.
Go all in.
I'd say, if
Go all in.
anything, the bot
All
lane
in.
of
Everyone.
Weibo is heavily
Yeah, keep going. Keep
prioritized.
going.
Sivir
Stop being
Leona
weird.
is
All
not
in.
something
All in
we've seen
Weibo.
that much
All in.
of, whereas Kai'Sa Nautilus
All
seems
in.
very cookie cutter for the World Championship. And KT,
Good job.
if they do get ahead,
You can
have
thank
a
me
lot
later
of
for all your
ability
points
to
being
pull the
doubled.
trigger and
You
engage
can thank me
fights.
later.
So that individual skill of KT, can they just outlane Weibo, get a big lead, then with
You
these
can
two
thank me
team
later.
comps, both of them just go in. So we could see a snowbally game here.
Yeah, I mean, KT Rolster, one of the teams we had in summer as the most dominant, right? This team was just on a huge roll. They kind of fell short when it came to playoffs, but these guys do know how to kind of win lane and then go from there and win game. We'll have to wait and see how much, how proactive Lehens as well is on the map. He might be a pretty important piece of the puzzle if he does end up going to mid and trying to make some plays as well.
It is a really tense one for KT. D+ already dropped down. KT, you drop down here, you're 1 and 2. It's really important for the LCK region as a whole to take this win.
We'll see who ends up with it.
Weibo! Yo, who's shouting KT? Fucking kicked him out the stadium.
Crowd.
Weibo!
I heard some, some scattered cheers for Weibo as well.
They're certainly not the home favorites, but they've got their fans here as well.
Absolutely. And guys, you can connect to your League of Legends account with
What is that
Prime
skin?
Gaming to grab the
Oh my god.
exclusive
He looks like Jax for a second.
emote. It's very fiery as well.
Let me
as
turn
I
the
would
air down
expect
in here.
this game should be.
Yeah, Light might be flashing that a little bit with the Sivir. It's not necessarily fully experimentation, but
All right.
it's definitely something we
The
haven't
Shy
seen
Rumble.
much of
Classic.
here at the
Classic.
World Championship. As they mentioned on the analyst desk, Light and Crisp really dominated the lane in their early victory against Energy.
The Shy Rumble, Weiwei Jarvan,
know.
Chris
It's
Leona.
rare
There's a
to
lot of
see the
classics here.
teleport on the Rumble these days because obviously you have the Ignite kill pressure in a lot of matchups, but into Cassante in particular and with Viego as well, there's a little bit of a riskier choice. I actually prefer the teleport in this scenario for the Shy because it's going to allow him to return to lane very easily. It could be a little bit more of a side lane threat and then come back to
Burn him.
Team fights later
Burn
on.
him.
He's gonna trade aggressively.
Look at that trade!
nonetheless,
You're
but that
so
kill
mad,
pressure just
Keen. You're not
so
gonna hit
much
this.
there in this match.
Burn him again.
Definitely gonna be keeping our
Oh,
eyes on this
movement!
team versus the Shy.
Movement!
Definitely a couple of guys that
Burn!
look to try to dominate
Oh,
the lane.
movement again! You can't touch him!
And we've seen what this Cassante can do as well.
Bro, he's completely dizzy already. Lane's over. You're not gonna hit it.
For the team, sometimes he's the one going the deepest, even with the other champions.
He's so bad. What is going on in this lane? Keep the camera here. Keep the camera here. Keen's getting embarrassed. Oh, Keen's one of the best tops in the world. Shut up.
Up top when he needs it. So
Oh my god, he's so clean. Bro, he's getting spaced. He's getting spaced.
Yeah, certainly could. Is controlling this very well. Weiwei pathing top side here, and that is of course going to give them the numbers advantage. Down here on the bottom side of the map, aiming and Lehen's hitting level 2 first. Gonna break through some of those minions, and
Okay, top is one. Alright. Bot's getting pushed in.
The early game.
Nico is really annoying early with her fucking Comet Q. Just perma poke. Weiwei's early warding around mid, but Viego's pathing bot. Maybe they don't know where Viego's pathing. The Shy crashes top wave. He can take a reset or he can poke him on the tower. Wave bot is really good because jungle's top. They're gonna try and fast push, huh?
And flanks are where she is going to be at her most vulnerable against Weibo's composition.
Okay, well, Light just lost 2 creeps for no reason.
Then BDD's life is going to be very difficult.
Oh my god, the last hitting on the tower on bot is a fucking atrocious.
Yeah, and there's so many things that can mark him as well. Like if Crisp finds him on the outside.
Damn, top lane trades are going really... Oh my god, he's murdering him.
Cassante's another champion who, like, yes, he's kind of a frontline, but he's a bit of a flanking tank.
Yeah.
So, very, very high. We just
This Nautilus roam is useless unless they're contesting top crab, which I guess they are.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh my
Just
god,
talking
why
about
is
Lehen's getting
Lehen's
active
top?
on the map, level 3, trying to make a play.
No, don't get sucked into it, don't get sucked into
on
it.
the top side of the map and maybe make this a double scuttle.
Yeah, it's a double crab. Double crab patty.
As we do see the positioning.
I don't know if we can dive top.
Identified that he's gone blue to red into the top side of the map, and that ward is going to spot him.
I don't know if we can dive top, boys.
Or if Weibo will pill off.
Okay, take the reset, yeah. Make the Cassante TV back. Nice, big pace.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Lehen's escorting this through. Of course, seeing Weiwei topside means that Cuz knows he can pull this off. We'll rush it down, and then Lehen's will return to lane. A bit of a later back there on the bottom side of the
Cuz
map.
is not resetting, he's going second clear already.
Early game here.
Shahu needs to base soon. Oh my god, Nico is so annoying. That champ is so cringe.
All the time.
Unmissable Q, it's point and click.
As well as Weibo, are in a precarious situation. I think for KT, it would almost be more tragic if they lost this game to fall to 1 and 2, just because of what they've been through.
What about the cannon, Keen?
Split.
Oh, where did the cannon go?
They were the #1 seed in the LCK playoffs.
Nah, the Shy is bodying him in this
first
lane.
team All-Pro. They decide to play against T1 when they can choose their opponent. They lose that one. It drops them to the #3 seed. That #3 seed leads them to these ridiculously difficult draws that they've had so far here. And they're just such a good team, but they've been like all of their losses, have been really close losses,
Yeah.
right? Even the T1 losses, they were losing in game 5s.
Yeah, that Guma Zaya game, you know, that game could have gone either way. It was so incredibly long, one of the craziest games of our entire LCK split, if not the craziest, and one of the crazier series, like straight up. And I mean, KT have been on the cusp of greatness for so long as an org. I mean,
Okay, we take a base.
Top. Even been here at
Xiaohu.
Worlds, and to drop
Are we
down
okay?
to 1-2,
Is everything alright? Do you want to talk about it?
Already falling early, it really
How are we down
would be
10
such a
creeps to
tragic way for the
BDD
LCK
on
to have
Nico?
two weaker representatives as well.
What's
Not
going on
saying
down?
it's over,
What's
it's
going
never
on?
over till it's over, but it says a lot about the region.
Wait here.
That hook on a light somehow through the Leona, it felt like, as Cuz is here.
Can we win those?
But at the end of the day, I think they realize, okay,
Yeah,
they
fight
can't
them,
really
fight
get
them,
much
fight
out of
them.
this, and
Get
we
the
do
fuck
see
back.
Weiwei out of vision, trying to make his way down here, as well as BDD in the river.
We win those, no?
A lot of tense
wait.
moments so far in this one.
Everyone shut up.
It is certainly a bait. It feels like
Yo, Nico's
both
coming.
sides,
Guys.
although now they should be able to ping
Guys,
the
Nico's
BDD
coming.
slot here,
You're
you would
into me.
imagine, but Weibo are sticking around, and they're going to get engaged on.
Or are you? Or are you just there in the head? Yes, you are! You're smart. Xiaohu gets push out, and we get first blood.
Your hand is bait when you're catching a fish.
They don't care.
Really, really powerful fish.
Yo, the Shy, you good? You good, buddy? You good?
Not a great idea because
Okay.
it's going to cost you
What about the next one?
maybe
You hit
more
that?
than the reward. Giving away first blood
Are you good?
to Weiwei to only get the counter kill on Cuz. Not
Okay, I
necessarily
see you.
worth it because you also lose the
Burn,
big lane push
baby,
to Xiaohu.
burn.
Nice play by Weibo.
That was a really
Don't
nice play
even
from
try
Weibo
and hit him with anything.
Weiwei identifying that he could, you know, force this to be their first pick there.
Ah,
Most likely
room
gonna
top.
die either way, but really quick reaction time there. No expending
Nico
of his
ult.
flash either.
And
Nautilus
Lehens
top side.
is level 4. He's like, okay, oh, there's 2 Lehenses now. That's BDD.
So bad.
As Weiwei's just going to get out. Weiwei would just love to get 1 Scuttle Crab, but so far it's 3 for 0.
Power farming Viego is a scary thing. Getting those additional, you know, camps is going to get him closer and closer.
That's crazy
to
that Weibo
first
went for
item.
that
So
play.
Watch this again.
Nautilus
BDD
got
coming
one
down
shot.
here. They have a control ward. Crisp gets rooted, and then instantly Weiwei just identifies like, I'm not.
Oh, imagine Sivir got the
He
kill.
is missing. He's going to ult me, so I'm
Imagine.
going to trade this back 1 for 1, and he gets first blood.
Yeah, really good burst.
10 CS lead
Absolutely
top.
worth it for someone who didn't get any Scuttle Crabs. That's going to equalize his gold fairly close. He's only 200 gold down despite losing all 3 Scuttle Crabs. And I think we agree, Weibo probably has slightly better late game team fighting. So if they can just go even in these early laning phases, they're going to be pretty comfortable.
This one is going to get pretty interesting. Now it's Crisp's
Wow, Bot's in a
turn
really good
to
spot.
be out on the map, but BDD looks like he does feel that pressure and moves to the left side of his lane just to make sure. His top lane has looked pretty contentious as well as Keen. This time maybe looking for the angle. He is going to go all out now. Hits the Q3 onto the Shy, who doesn't have his flash, and everybody is here.
Gets the wave. Holy.
Trying to get on top
But
of
it's the Avengers top.
and they will be able to take him down.
Like, it's so weird.
This is huge. I mean, that's going to be.
It's not huge, it's tiny. It does nothing for the game. Nothing.
In farm, he's taken out here.
Just means we get Dragon for Herald. That's all it means. That does nothing for the game.
And gold lead goes into KT's favor, but it's plays like this that make you feel KT knows so much their win conditions, and if the Rumble is way too far forward,
That was not a
they have
solo
great
kill. He was
single
fine.
target pick. We've talked about it so much
It was
since the
3-man top.
Shy gets the minions. KT gets his life, and then it looks like they're trading neutral objectives. Rift Herald for the first Chem Tech.
You're being overreact, exaggerating
Good
Endies.
start
It
to what
wasn't
we're
a solo
hoping
kill.
is
Chill
a
out.
banger game.
Yeah, definitely a
Relax,
pretty sizable
relax,
lead
relax.
after that
Yo,
one to the
relax.
side of KT, but you know, we talked so much about what Weibo's comp can do, so definitely not down and out at this point by any means in this game. As here's BDD, or is it Lehens? Does Weibo have any idea about this very tricky play? Very, very tricky. They have no idea. They both.
Lens are so bad.
Will anybody actually go down? It's Aiden will assassinate Chris.
What an incredible play! He comes down, disguises himself as Lehens.
Yeah, I hate that
not
play. That was
only
really.
hits
I hate
the
them. I
ultimate
hate them.
there, but then
That's
gets
so
the
annoying.
double root, and they have enough damage.
Okay,
Aiming on
no.
the follow-up on his signature.
It's fine.
Ice
It's
on
fine.
KT. They strike back a second time in this game.
It's fine.
And we'll see if Weiwei can counter this.
Yeah, he's gonna flash on in and trade flashes, but Lehens still here.
Get the kill, get the kill. You missed lights, you fraud!
Yes, he will! As the kill will go, but it's traded as light. Will take him down and take control of this lane.
I really want
How
to
does he
see
miss point blank Q on Sivir.
And I can imagine it.
Jarvan would get Triumph and he would live.
Some people were wondering, why didn't they realize that the mid laner wasn't missing? But look at what they do here. This is basically Lehens backs up, and it's like he just walks behind a door and comes back through the door again. So you're not going to suspect it. It's not like there's two Nautilus on the screen. And look how far back he's staying as well. So it seems like exactly.
Okay, now show his hook flash. His flash hook.
In range to ult both, and they can secure the kill.
And it's so critical that
okay, fine. Cool play, smart play. Great. Now, why didn't Light press Q? That's the more important question.
And aiming does have flash, didn't have to use on the previous play. Also, Lehens hits level 6 and has ultimate.
Yo! How did he get knocked up? He spell shielded that.
Barely is able to trade this kill back.
Meanwhile, Lehens.
Did Nautilus
he's
E?
doing Lehens things. He's in the mid lane, trying to make some plays. It's not going to amount to too much. And Xiaohu's just going to walk.
Now we can win this one. We can win this one. Everyone,
he hasn't used the cannon minion
stop
yet, so
overreacting.
He really trusts their ability to count minions, but
nah, Light's griefing.
I mean, they can count Nautilus as well too. They're just not showing two of them at once.
That should have been 2 kills.
That BDD play. That was so good.
KT with some tricks in this tournament. We saw the fake dragon by Lehens just a few days ago. Really kind of bring a unique flair that we don't always see from KT. It's normally Keen who brings that type of new champion.
Wow,
new
KT's
strategy.
winning.
But it's been everywhere else.
I'm so excited to see them close this game out. I'm excited to see how well they play it, and I'm excited to see how many dragons they can get.
A lot of plates in the mid lane. Looks like that's
I
where
love
they
this
use the
team.
Herald. So BDD still does have a lot of threat with Keen being in the river right now, making it difficult for Xiaohu to push up on this Orianna. So far, making us eat our words a little bit, this Nico has looked great in the early game.
Yeah, I mean, if you can have this much of an impact, which is not necessarily what we normally see.
Bro, why is the stream doing this?
It can certainly turn the tides of the game as we see this player matchup between Cuz and Weiwei. Cuz able to get 3 Scuttle Crabs early on, able to affect that bottom lane, and has been
shut up, everyone shut up in
into
chat.
a 92 CS position.
Yeah, and again, a really high pressure game. Sure, every game with the World Championship is high pressure, but when I think, you know, it says
Weibo
LCK3
has to win.
versus LPL4, I just feel like KT is probably under much more pressure. Like the expectations of being an LCK team and not making bracket stages, like in Worlds history, 12 years of Worlds, only 2 Korean teams have ever not made it out. As we might have a fight in River.
Well, really wanting that Scuttle Crab as Ingo BDD catches 2 of them, and the teleport flank from Keen is perfect. Where did that ward even come from?
The Shy!
Equalizer though from the Shy. Can they turn this one around?
He stands there!
Amounts of damage as KT fight on it, but it doesn't matter. It's a double kill over to Keen, and here comes.
Where's the damage at? Where's the damage at?
And it's in these choke points where KT are finding the angles for BDD. They're using the front line incredibly well. Cuz comes through, buys enough space for BDD's flash engage. He does end up going down at the end of the day.
So bad.
Light. We'll
Where's the damage?
But KT are picking this team
Is Light hitting
apart.
anyone?
Yes, the
Guys?
Shy comes through. He's also fighting in a choke point. He's Rumble, so he's going to do a ton of damage here. But it looks like you have numbers advantage here as Weibo. But look at this. BDD, once again, disguised as Nautilus, is going to get the flash engage. Cataclysm here, not going to do anything for you. And then Cuz can get
Thank
into
you
the
for
back
helping,
line.
Light.
Crisp is
You
kidnapped
auto-attacked
by Keen.
once!
The Shy
Twice.
is better set up here. If
3
Weibo
times.
play this
Okay,
slower,
good job.
maybe you get the damage done and you can front to back this, but they just get jumped on in KT. We didn't trust this comp would always work, but they are being so proactive with it.
Nah.
Exactly, and since both teams have so much engaged,
Maybe it's still fine.
we did think there was a high possibility of this
I think
game
it's still fine, to be honest.
snowballing. So if KT can get a big advantage early,
We got
as
Dragon in
they
10.
have, that's their window, because what does Weibo
The Shy
do
top damage,
to win
as
this
always.
game?
Like,
They
team
engage.
is so heavy.
But if BDD's super
Oh, I like
fed,
that. I
if
like
the
that. I like that.
Suns
Yo,
and
yo,
Weibo
just
are
wait,
super
please.
fed,
Just be patient. Be
you
patient.
engage first. You just give Viego that
Beep.
reset.
Lehens just
Crisp!
here, doesn't see
I hate him!
He's gonna turn it onto Weibo, understanding that they could be there and totally turning the tides. That's another kill into the hands of aiming.
That is the most agile Nautilus I have ever seen. He tap danced around all of those engages and immediately turned it around. That was perfect.
But I think this is an overextension here from Weibo because you have Drake available, you've got a little bit of control over the river, and look at this. I mean, this is a massive lead across the board here for KT, but you had river control, you didn't have vision on the left side of the
It's
Drake
fine.
pit. You're kind of banking
It's 1-to-1 in Drake's.
here on this
Weiwei
Nautilus.
died.
You could have taken almost any other approach, and I think you can
No one
really
cares.
feel the pressure is on Weibo Gaming here.
No one
They
cares.
want to force these picks even when they don't have full
No one cares.
information, and it comes back to bite them.
It absolutely does, as the Shy just kind of hanging out in the top lane for a while. After that one is now Keen looking for
So bad.
Strike. He is going to miss that one, but he is getting on
What
in there.
is
Not
bro
able to get him
doing?
into the wall, but Keen is still going on in. He is pretty confident to look for this kill. The Q is going to miss, though.
Cringe. Don't even try it.
Just a pretty pure run at the guy and try to
Mythic advantage. Can't kill 1v1.
There were about
Pathetic.
2 things that very nearly killed him. If he's a
Pathetic.
little bit closer to the wall, Keen takes him to his teammates, free kill. If he lands that 3rd Q, it's another kill onto the Shy. So really, the 2
So I'm watching Xiao Hu items. I'm wondering when the fuck he's gonna have an item that does damage. Can we buy something? Can we buy an item that does damage?
Yeah, he even grabbed that mid turret. Speaking of turrets, bottom turret completely open here. They're setting up a potential dive.
Get that Leandries. Nah, give that.
His spell shield
Light.
here, very comfortable.
Respect, respect. Hold the fucking tower. Hold it. Don't fall to this fake cringe dive. Come dive. Come dive him. Dive him. Come dive him. Yeah, pussy. I thought so. Run away.
Out of that one as they spot them, and that's that deep vision that Lahen's just put down. Will spot them rotating on over.
Really good restraint. There was a lot of... You spend all that time walking behind the turret, you're thinking the whole time, I'm going to kill this Sivir, and you know
They're gonna lose 3 altars. It's fine though. Don't show the replay of
Lack
Crisp.
of information here for Weibo to everyone else being on the left side. They have control over the river. They could have.
I hate them so much. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Sidestep is great, but you don't have follow-up onto a Nautilus. Maybe you catch a Squishy, maybe you catch Kai so you could burst her down, but unfortunately that was just not meant to be. And that's the turret down now as well. Mid turret down by Keen. Bottom turret taken out by aiming, and this gold lead, it was small, now it's ballooned.
Yep, and KT is in their comfort zone. Aiming currently 7,000 gold at 16 and a half minutes. Mythic complete, so...
It's fine, they're playing Kai'Sa. Can't win.
The first player in the game to reach 2 items.
Stop being weird. It's not over.
On aiming and let him cook.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know...
5k? Yeah, I've seen games thrown with 8k gold leads and Mountain Soul. This is not over.
Playoffs, and now, when it comes to this big pressure stage that we've been talking about, they rely on him. They say, okay, you're going to be the carry. And he has so much gold. I wouldn't be surprised if he does exactly that. Also, because so far ahead...
When are we getting a mythic on Orianna? Oh, thank fuck.
The
Shy.
Who's near 2 items himself. As Shy. The Shy is in a lot of trouble. Do they have the damage? Those Leona ult is going to zone aiming quite a bit. As now
Guys, Crisp.
Crisp!
Crisp!
Is here as the Sivir is nowhere near. So
what is he flashing in for?
I don't care if it's a Leona with Eclipse, it doesn't matter. I don't care if that's your turret. I'm going to make it happen.
Here they go.
Okay, they're going to spot him. That is BDD, not Keen. But meanwhile, it's just, you know...
It's fine.
Weiwei going in, face shaking in the jungle. It's going to be another turret that goes down.
Kai'Sa no cleanse.
This is a massacre for KT so far. That's a 7,000 gold lead at 18 minutes. Weibo just do not have any answers. KT is so coordinated. They are moving around the map so well. It is moderately exciting for KT fans to see the 7,000 gold lead.
No, I was telling you guys the reason why we had to be so negative about KT's draft is we just didn't want to get excited.
So exciting.
But look at that gold difference over time. You mentioned it, 7,028, the peak of it in this game.
These are your boys? Yeah, they are my boys. Yeah, they are. I'm not cringe like you, and I don't support JDG and be like, oh, they're gonna win another game. Wow, they're gonna win another game. Wow, I'm so excited to watch them play and win another game. Wow, you're so boring.
On those good engages. And for Weibo here,
if you're a JDG BLG fan, you're so boring. Shut up.
But it is going to rely on very slow and patient play here.
I hope my team wins Worlds after they won everything all year long because I knew they would. Oh, congrats. I'm happy for you.
It's doomed. Lance is on top of him, and there's just nothing he can do. He goes very, very low.
Crisp is griefing.
To turn this, which is, you know, you have an Orianna.
Why is he flashing in?
Pull something off, but unfortunately, he's just alone on the top side.
He absolutely was. Maybe not expecting Lahens to be quite that deep.
How about a BDS fan? If you're a BDS fan, you just got home from the gym for the 6th time in the same day. Guys.
Get in onto Weiwei, who just immediately flashes out. He doesn't want any piece of that. It's now Xiao Hu in a little bit of trouble. It is going to be another flash garnered.
Oh!
The follow-up comes in.
Crisp, sacrifice yourself!
But they can't quite follow up.
Wait, we can win this fight! Go in! That's an insane rumble ult! Where's my Orianna ult? Fuck them! More! Gimme! Come, Lahens, come here! For the pick'ems and for the team! Nice knock-up! Protect him! Where's the shockwave? Use it on someone! On aiming! That's the one! Get that fraud Keen! Get their goat! Wow, he's so good! No, he's not! He's dead! That's Baron! That's Baron! Please, can we get Nash? Guys, can we get Nash? Come, Nash! Stop fucking... Stop cannoning! No. No Baron? No Baron? No Baron? No bitches? No Baron? Well, Cloud9 got no kills, so... Take a reset, take a reset.
They decided Weibo not going to fight this. They're going to play topside. We're going to group and match them. Look at the map control they have.
Oh,
right
KT
now.
are so far ahead. They're so good. It's the year of KT. Wow, look at them go. Shut up! I've dealt with this all year.
Insane turn. You are Kaisa aiming. You're not going to be able to turn and burn this one, unfortunately.
That's a great. That's a great.
Really nice ults here by
That's
Weibo,
a great team fight.
We have to really
insane Rumble, insane.
The free objective with the map control they had. They
Oh, insane Orianna ult as well. Xiaohu. Are we in time for Drake? Can we go to live now? Stop fucking with us. Go to live. Your game, your stream is. I'm being DDoSed.
Are objectives up? Bounties, I think they fell. They were. Yeah, they were up, but they fell, which is beneficial for KT as they can just move towards this Mountain Drake. 5,000 goal lead.
Yeah, give Drake. It doesn't matter.
Still very strong position in the game. The fear, though, would be the 202 Orianna and the 204 Sivir because they have
no way. All right. Good team fights.
Yeah, that's what Sivir can do that Kaisa won't be able to do. We talked a lot about in our previous
Good team fights.
Kaisa does have strong damage output. Rage
Bro,
Blade's
what
done,
is the stream? I'm gonna.
The Sivir is just going to speed up the entire team, allow you to follow up and chase, and then just do free damage from range.
Fixed.
She'll quickly rip through
Fixed.
Kasante's health bar once she gets that third item online.
Yeah, she definitely will. I think that KT, after that play, they're like, okay, let's hold our horses a little bit, take the objectives now. And they do get that Mountain Drake.
Hey, Weibo.
Clearing out entire vision over
Can we get a tower? Tower. Let's look for a tower. Thoughts and feelings. Feelings and thoughts. They might force Nash.
And you've also got that extra damage from the jungle as well with this Fed Diego, so something that they could look for.
Look at the levels on the carries. Look. No, you look. No. Use your eyeballs and look at the levels on the carries. Just do that for me real quick. Yeah. Now, shut up. Oh, they're 5k up. Yeah, so what?
The purpose of the Baron in this case would actually be to flip it, but it's mainly to get Weibo to close the gap.
Don't be a gold Andy.
Put them in a situation where they're not outranging or wave clearing, because it will be a little bit tricky for KT to get them into that spot.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about Orianna wave clear, Sivir wave clear, these are some of the best wave clears you have in the game. Rumble, nothing to shake a stick at either. So KT need to try to maintain as much of that control
this
as they
team's
can.
up in gold. Therefore, this team is winning.
This is massive.
Lol.
This allows them a
Wow.
wow. To set up for that BDD.
You know how to count. No
King
way.
has teleport, so he can join this fight. Shy does not, so he's going to back right now and head towards the Baron pit. This does open up a huge opportunity for KT to find those engages. They're still massively
The Shy is
ahead
TP
in
soon.
gold
That's good.
here. They need this Baron win to solidify the position once again.
Xiaohu, you have no flash. Xiaohu, you have no flash. Please be safe.
KT to overextend again. If they have vision on the Baron, they know they're not starting it. They can wait for them to extend into the
Please be
jungle
safe.
where
Please be
Weibo
safe.
do have current control
Don't get caught. Don't get
over
caught.
the
Don't
map,
get
even
caught.
though
Don't
this
get caught. Don't get
small
caught.
slice could be enough for them to take a fight. But let's see, as KT are hovering around this Baron and considering it, that's going to spark a blue trinket ward to come out.
Basically, that control ward right next to Crisp is what Weibo needs to be able to hold. If they lose control of that area, it becomes much easier for KT to be able to start the Baron.
No, it doesn't. Give it to them. Who cares?
Here,
Doesn't do anything. Give it to them. We have Jarvan E for vision. We're chilling.
The sweep as the sweeper expires.
We're chilling.
That missed around. Keen continue to push. The Shy does have his teleport back up now, so can match Keen.
Is Lore in the chat? Lore.
I
hope you're sitting down, Lore. I hope you're sitting down.
Have decent damage with his composition.
I hope you're not too excited. Sit down. Don't shut up.
Now, so
Just sit down.
Like you can
watch.
Rush this Baron down by
Watch.
any means.
Well, something that's really cool is Aiming wasn't using any spells on the wave there, so there were two Kaisas, and it was actually hard to tell, like indistinguishable, which one was which until he uses that W. Now they can know. But I think KT is trying to use all these little tricks just to keep Weibo on their, unbalanced.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a tricky team. We see the
Watch.
carry matchup right now.
Laura, watch this. Laura, watch this. Are you watching?
Extra kills coming into
Look
play.
closely.
But it is, of course, important to note what these 280 carries do very different
We will not
things,
lose to these
and
blue side
that
abusing
gold gap was
frauds.
much more significant earlier in the game than it is now if Weibo can get that engage or extend the fight in avoiding KT, the Pop Blossom from BDD or Keen getting a huge knockup.
But Wolf, I can't believe how unlucky this KT team is. How is it possible that I say the word excited in Korea on the English broadcast and it immediately pays off? I thought...
What are the chances?
Chat,
That doesn't make sense.
Everybody knows, and you know too. I appreciate you going in on the bit, but KT
I
do
know.
not.
I'm not a. The thing is,
Keep
I
farming.
do this because I'm such a not superstitious
Keep
person.
farming.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I used to be like you before I joined the LCK.
Keep farming. Keep farming.
Times have changed.
I was a new League of Legends commentator.
Well.
Like, this meme is kind of old and tired.
Keep
at this
farming.
point.
And then you like.
The Shy, how long until we've got our mythic? It's 25 minutes in, buddy. Okay, it's about time we get a mythic. Listen. Listen. Shy, where's your mythic at?
Because it's really scary now because KT
It's not Season 8.
are having a hard time fighting Weibo, and the Sivir and Orianna
I'm getting
are getting
DDoSed.
stronger and stronger.
It's so difficult for KT to make the call to go
It's
in.
because Weibo wins. They're trying to stop me from seeing it.
And you have to go all in on it. So even if you have control, if
KT, do Baron once in your life challenge impossible. It's been 5 minutes. You've been 6k up for 5. Do Baron. What are you doing? What are you waiting for?
BDD lurking here, trying to set up for a play. Look at the positioning of Chris blocking that engagement.
Oh, but if we start it, they can contest. No. Pussies. Do it. Come on.
Kind of an insane
JDG would have done Baron.
battle here in the jungle, trying to get vision.
Get the red buff light. Get it. Get it.
As KT wants to be really deep if they do eventually go for this Baron.
The Shy, mythic.
They're no
Thoughts?
T1 to just kind of send
Thoughts
it
and
into a
feelings.
Baron,
Mythic.
especially with the Sneeko.
Aiming is just so fed though. 3 complete
Give Drake. Give Drake.
items.
Give Drake. Give
I
Drake.
think
We're scaling.
At this point, KT is taking the conservative approach. They're going to get this third Mountain Drake, start the soul timer, because one, they're so burst heavy. If they give Mountain Drakes over to Weibo, they'd actually get outscaled. But two, it's just the correct play because a Mountain Soul will allow
Mythic.
them to be a lot more aggressive.
And also, I mean, KT,
Watch.
they had control.
I'm gonna
there.
refresh.
They
Maybe
forced
should I
over here.
refresh?
That third item you mentioned for aiming is a very unique spike because it is, of course, the Nashor's Tooth, which is going to allow
Yeah, I
him
need to
to
refresh.
offer a decent amount of poke.
I refresh real quick. Everyone shut up.
The first time KT actually able to say,
We're back.
all right, we're not just a low range,
We're back in business.
all-in engaged composition.
Mythic
I can
for the
slowly
Shy.
chip away at that front line. I can make Weibo Gaming really work to clear that vision and eat some of that damage. And slow playing like this for the Mountain Soul
Come on.
is definitely going to be the better option. Now,
Come on.
Weibo has some opportunities during these moments when the Dragon is
To
tempted
exit.
to come over here and try to get some vision back. We're not going to go too deep for this. I say that.
That's a pretty big ward clear.
Yeah, it is a Jarvan. He's like,
You want to so badly, but you're not going to throw the game over it.
yeah, absolutely. Take a look at Crisp's items as well. I would love for him to get a mission
Kai says
for
building
Weibo to
Banshee's
decide to
Veil.
fight in
And that
this
guy's trying to win worlds.
7.5 minutes in.
Playing for KDA.
Probably had to spend so much money
Banshee's
on
Veil.
wards and just replacing them and basing and replacing them as basing because
What
as
is
I said, like,
happening?
these brushes in their red side jungle, they're just holding them and they're replacing them over and over. If they ever lose all of the control wards around the red buff, it just makes it impossible to check the Baron. But as of currently, they're spamming gold on control wards and they've gone
I
triple
can't go
blue
to
trinkets,
Twitch,
so
I'm in
they're not
Korea.
walking into any traps.
Yeah, lots of additional armor with the Randuin's picked up here as well for Keen, and I feel like the setup here is quite nice for strong frontline. There's a lot of MR in this comp, even a Verdant Barrier picked up here for aiming.
Now that's
They
not
are
me, that's the
going to live
broadcast.
through some of the ults, right? If the Orianna
That's
ult
the
is-
broadcast, that's not me.
you know,
That's
maybe
not me.
aiming actually lives through it,
That's
ults,
the
gets his shield
broadcast.
up and does a ton
That
of
ain't me.
damage to that
They started
ult,
Baron.
but they're starting it up finally here. Weiwei, no vision.
Yeah, they finally decide to start it, and
Wait.
when they decide to start it, the
They're
blue
bored.
trinket comes in.
They're starting
What
Baron
else is
because they're
happening?
choking.
Let's see if they can actually get the fight. The turn is coming
Crisp,
in from KT.
don't
Crisp
int me.
has to flash the
The
walls.
Shy
He's looking
is
for
fine.
He catches the rumble, but does not actually get in there. to bring
Start it
back
again.
the
Stop
team.
being weird.
They got to keep the pressure up. They can actually kill that ward because they have to go
Look,
back
Baron.
and reset the
Ooh,
control
Baron.
ward. So
Free
they've
Baron,
actually
KT.
starved out
Look,
the vision.
I'm
There's
excited.
blue
I
trinkets
love
left
Baron. Come on.
from the shot.
Start it.
And aiming is.
They're so
aiming
scared.
is-
What?
He's going for a little walk on the bottom side.
Is that real aiming or fake aim?
Just hanging out.
It's real aiming, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And, you know, he's going to be crucial. I mean, he's a huge amount of the damage on the Baron.
KT
he's
is
also
so
potential
bad.
vision with his W's to be thrown in. Like, he needs to be there with his team.
I really feel like they
Snowball
could kill
game
Baron
challenge
there.
impossible. What are they
He can
doing?
stuck around. He's all of their damage there, but they got to maybe a fight in mid. No flash.
Yeah, he doesn't have his flash. The Q3 will come in. Will they actually commit onto Crisp? No, they will not, but they
Crisp.
do get the solar flare out.
So they got his flash, now they've got his
Stop
solar
ulting
flare.
ghosts.
I mean, they are chipping away at the resources here for Weibo.
Why is every
quite
red side
consistently.
support today
They
just
took that vision
cosplaying
away, too.
Kellen?
They're going to clear this control ward here in mid. They have a wave. Lehens controls this brush. They have the red buff.
They're TPing, they're TPing. Xiaohu, TP up, Xiaohu. Where are you going, Xiaohu?
With no vision can force the way through. TP coming out.
Well, they do want to go for the turn here.
No, Nautilus ult. Check the Baron, wait. Check the Baron, wait.
Zone away the entire team. He is done as the jungler of Weibo.
Get Nautilus.
And Christmas super low as well. Down will go Lehens, but that should be Baron over the side of
Nice, Rumble ult.
does go down onto BDD.
Chase them. Get that Viego. Fraud. Come here, fraud.
I mean, this is chaos, though. Cuz is on the run. We have Mountain Drake coming up.
Wait, what's happening down here?
Look how wide we have to go on the camera.
Dead. Now kill these as well. Kill them. Chase. Don't be pussies. Come. Keen. Your goat. LCK goat. Come. The Shy's baiting you, buddy. Don't get baited. Here comes aiming. He's no flash. Yes.
I feel like KT
Dead.
severely bungled this. They had a lot
Dragon in 38. Kai'Sa's dead. Get Dragon.
And force the fight as Cuz is escaping. They feel like
7k gold disadvantage. They didn't ask.
They can actually win the bottom side fight there, but it is just not to be. I love how they capitalize on Weiwei using
All the golds on Keen, who's a fraud. So who cares? Take the dub.
Then they can cut back to the Baron.
How many have Nash? How many have Baron?
Xiaohu is trying to put
How many?
Weibo
One.
on his back and
Who?
take them to 2-1.
Nico?
Full health this entire time. Now 5-0 on the Orianna. He chases all the way down just with the very last frame
that was clean.
of that Orianna ult.
Go to live. Yo. I don't care. I know the Shy mind games Keen. Cool. Did we get Drake?
It's also going to give Weibo this
We got Drake.
Mountain Drake, which is just going to extend the game even more, get you even close to that 5.
Imagine playing Kai'Sa being worth 800 gold and flashing in for Crisp. He flashed in for Crisp. Bro, I wouldn't even auto-attack for Crisp. What is that guy smoking? That guy can't even hit Leona E on someone standing still. Hey, is this legal? Can we get a legal check on this? Allowed. Okay, we're allowed.
Weibo really turned what was a basically game-ending situation into a great one for them. In terms
Look
of their
at that
chances,
Kai'Sa's build.
Is
this aiming or is it Uzi on Varus? I don't get it.
Than they were just moments ago, as you can see here. That's a significant dip.
Tiny little dip there on the win probability powered by AWS is, it's giving them a chance. Saying, okay, Weibo are not out of this game.
There are stats and then there are feelings. And I feel like Weibo is not that far behind. I feel like actually KT is in an even game and fighting for their lives.
Oh, now we're accepting that Weibo can win. Because they won 2 fights. Can't accept it before.
And he should be okay.
Doubters, again, they're everywhere.
But he just backs away to the turret.
Oh, they won 2 fights. The gold's still the same, but now they can win.
Oh, the play from
Wait!
What was that? Right over the wall. And that is a free Jarvan given over to aiming. And that is the jungler now of Weibo Gaming just gone.
It's fine.
Plus 100 gold.
Baron's off.
Baron's
off, and we have Sivir Orianna. We lose bot 0-2. No one cares.
They can turn this into anything because it's just so hard to push waves when Sivir and Orianna and Rumble exist. So they do have a temporary 5v4. I believe aiming is
Wow, KT are so good. What can they get off that insanely smart pick that they just got?
Keen helping him out as well, and Cuz coming over to threaten here. Seeing backs in the mid lane from Lehens.
Nothing. Oh no.
As well to get closer to that Void Staff here for some additional damage. But I think the timing of this Kai'Sa Nico composition's dominance has certainly passed. Not to say that they don't have more money.
Bro,
not to say that
Weibo hasn't even gotten a tower yet. There's all altars up.
To end this game because of the way we're talking about. And now some of the issues we talked about, some of the reasons why we thought KT's comp was inferior to Weibo's may show up here despite the 7,000 gold lead for KT. I completely agree with you, Jack. This game is much closer than the numbers will show you.
I feel like the Sivir is as strong as the Kai'Sa, and the Orianna is stronger than the Nico. So after that, the feelings go towards Viego needing to get an early reset because it's actually Weiwei who is the person who ends up being
Don't show the
lead.
replay of him getting caught.
See him trying to deal with the vision.
Okay, zoom in on it. Okay. Yeah, zoom in on his mechanics. Yeah, good job. Can we zoom in on KT losing every fight next time too? Can we do that? When Weibo wins next fight, can we zoom in on Keen dying? Can we do that?
Both of their carries
Thoughts?
still have not died. Xiaohu and Light are just sitting on 0 deaths apiece. The rest of the team can't really say the same, but the rest of the team.
There's a TP ward behind them. Yo, audio. Yo, Riot, your stream. What's going on? No, we're losing it, Finn, but no. We're losing on a Game Boy. Stop it. He flashed in. The audio doesn't work. I don't even know what's happening, but I think we're winning.
As the damage is just huge if you go too far.
Every KT fan was holding their breath going into that.
Bro.
Who has ult? If the Shy is alive and they hit a big
They're streaming on a Nintendo DS, yo.
KT are going to be really feeling it, but they do end up getting that pick there onto the Shy. His ult is burned, and you can follow up from here. Teleport from BDD is he's super bold, hoping that they're going to kite back as vision is cleared.
Elixir of Sorcery, TP, and Nico Flash. For what? For what? For the Shy. And Cassante Flash. For what? For what? For the Shy. Let's see if that's worth it. Let's see. Let's see if that's worth it. Let's see.
Look at how hard
No, seriously.
Just to kill Rumble, and now they're down BDD Flash. The stopwatch is burned. He doesn't even have Zhonya's completed. Aiming is actually maxed, so he does not get any stronger. They need to accelerate this game at this Baron or this Mountain Soul. Otherwise, I think Weibo will pull ahead.
Yeah, and then the poke is not how they're going to win this
Don't
game.
start it.
It's going to offer a little bit of damage here, can make the Baron angry in this case, but it's not going to kill anybody.
Wait.
Please.
Trying to start this one up with the team.
Please don't fuck with me.
Is pretty tanky at this point. He can tank this
Please.
one, especially with the Sivir. They have so much Baron damage. KT
Please don't do it.
forced into this fight.
Wait, you win those, right?
Looking to follow up on this one. As in goes Amy.
Help, Xiaohu, the Shy! The Baron! No! Not again! No! Yeah, clear top wave. Clear top wave. Riot, the stream, please! No!
They want it more. They want to try to get Xiaohu here.
No!
I don't think they can catch him.
The game's still not over.
I mean, it's not over yet.
They can't end.
The Baron is still up.
They can't end. They can't end. They can't
So
end.
two massive objectives here for KT. They see Xiaohu's ball is placed, and they're looking to go.
Who is griefing? Who is it?
As soon as the ball goes down, that's when the call comes through, and Crisp decides that he is just done so. They go over his head. He's trying to peel. Knockup from the Nautilus ult comes through. Aiming kites back so well, and Xiaohu's out of the fight.
Yeah, I really think Aiming's the MVP of this fight.
That was unlucky.
Backline access onto Xiaohu.
That was unlucky.
Pushes him
that was a bad fight. Terrible
so
setup.
Is also in a bad position, and that is the break that they've been looking for. But this Xiaohu guy, he's a demon, and he can actually
Come and get
stop
it.
them
Come
from
on.
getting this
Xiaohu,
Mountain Drake.
smash your keyboard like you got a fucking.
For the team, still unkilled.
Please get it. No, please. Yes. Okay, hold up.
Oh god, they got Keen right behind him.
The Shy?
Trying to corral this one as he's got the Shy up against the wall, but the team is so far behind. The all-out comes in. There's the knockup from the Q, and in goes Aiming immediately. The Rumble is popped, and the follow-up comes in from the side of KT. They say they don't need that Mountain Soul. They will just take your lives instead. As
Hold up.
Nautilus ultimate will get Weiwei, and that is a 3-for-0 as KT look to push in.
This is insane.
This has got to be it.
This has got to be it. You have to think they've got enough damage to rip
Please.
the turrets. We're almost 40 minutes in.
Please.
No way to hold.
Can they end it is the question. The two carries, they remain.
No!
The turrets are falling so unbelievably fast, and Xiaohu, he's just 100-0. There is no hope, and KT will get the job done in 38 minutes.
It looked like they had lost control. It looked like maybe we were going to see the comeback, but some clutch plays around those objectives. Look at how exhausted Lehens look as it crosses the stage here to fist bump, because this was a hard-fought win, and that final fight for Aiming, flying over Crisp, assassinating the enemy Rumble, kiting back. That's the kind of play you've got to be making if you are this renowned on Kaisa, and he lived up to it.
That's got to be one of the closest 15,000 gold difference games I've ever seen, because that's what it ended at. 76,500 to 62,000, 38-minute win for KT. And that's a journey. I'm so glad that we get to watch more of both of these teams throughout the World Championship. KT, such exciting games. Nervous, I learned today, is a synonym for exciting, so that explains what's happening with KT Rolster this whole time. Weibo as well, 2 heartbreakers. The close loss they had against G2, and then this draw against KT where they narrowly missed out on holding out for the win, moving to 1 and 2. What a day.
Yeah, this was definitely one we weren't 100% sure which direction it was going to fly. But KT Rolster, they get that early lead. Aiming's like, okay, I'm exhausted, time for bed. Definitely did a lot of carrying in this one. But just overall,
how OP is blue side?
It did take them a while. They had that big overextension.
80% win rate.
At least it was a good one.
80%.
Gaming definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board after that one.
I think the defiance we saw from KT in that game was really palpable.
Blue side abusers. Blue
Clearing.
side
They looked like they
abusers.
lost control. They slow played until
And the stream doesn't work.
that one perfect
Blue
moment.
side
They
abusers.
doubted
That's all you
Aiming's
are.
Kaisa in the draft, they let him have it. We started to doubt, can he still play this game on Kaisa in the late game? But he pulled it off in that final play.
They made it
No.
hard on themselves, almost. Like, they were so dominant in the early game, but like we saw the range disadvantage that they had and how difficult it was to cross over that barrier.
That game was Crisp's fault.
But they did it. They earned it. 2 and 1.
They finally just sent
Crisp.
it and they got the job
Crisp's
done.
fault.
KT 2
Fuck you,
and
Crisp.
1 will move on to the advancement stage. In the next one, we'll have to play a best of 3. But guys, we do have World's Cooldown up
But
next.
Weibo can draw it like Team Liquid, get a free win, and then maybe it's fine.
It's done,
Right?
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 It's okay. They
Right?
won. I can unclench.
That can happen, right?
God, I know that they were ahead, but
They might get
against
that
that
one.
team comp, and if you're a KT fan, you know, never.
Wait, what happens if they get that one?
Before the Baron fight, it was starting to look. We were talking about it. We're like,
dicey.
is Weibo gonna win? Oriana Sivir getting late game, and then aiming kind of took
Rumble
over.
as well.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Come on, talk
So,
us through these highlights.
early game from KT, textbook. This play from BDD, absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
Weibo had zero idea, right? And I think especially after the change that they made to Nico, so that you have more time to respond. Plays like this.
They could get Mad Lions.
There's more response time, but if you're not expecting it at all,
They could get Mad Lions and then NRG.
It was beautiful. I mean,
Wait.
it wasn't just a random Nautilus walking a lane.
Wait.
Pence shows, steps back in the fog right as BDD
seconds.
walks up. So it just
Yeah,
fits
maybe
with
it's
the timing
fine. Maybe it's
of
fine.
Pence walking to ward Tribrush is what they thought happened, right? He's warding Tribrush, but instead it's BDD showing up. And that was such a cool play to watch. And then this in the late game was really what sealed the deal, it felt like. Aiming able to make such a difference, tags the W on Xiao, who pushes him out. Light is in the pit, so he can't get there to support. The Shah can't actually win that 1v1, and Aiming
What is
was
that?
just a monster.
I'm dumb, stupid. Weibo sucks, the Shy is washed, all of them are washed. Zhao, who's trash, Spring King only, Light is complete trash, 5th best AD, Crisp, fraud world champion. I'm dumb. You're so stupid, shut the fuck up, shut up.
You need to try and go for that backline dive, and if you don't go for that and you just try to straight up 5v5,
You're so
you
dumb.
might still end up losing, because at that point you have a Sivir with like 3.5 items, Oriana that was getting
3.5
close,
items as
to death cap, I think. So at that point, it's anyone's game.
It definitely is. You know, I was watching here, you were as well. There's such high-pitched screeches, particularly when KT is playing. Like, people are super stressed, it seems like, the whole time, even when they're ahead. Is that part of the attraction?
That's part of the
What did Lore say?
Yeah, it's like everyone was stressed, even though there was like, oh no!
She wrote XDD.
Yeah, because when you look at the gold graph, like, well, what are these guys complaining about?
Lore, listen.
You know, you have,
Shut up.
And again, I think
Shut up.
early game
You're
to me is
you're
something that is really
BO1.
underrepresented in a lot of the
You
KT
are
victories.
BO1 Kings, BO3 Janitors, okay? That's if this is a rematch, you're fucked. Oh, look at us, we're blue side in a BO1. Ha ha ha. BO1 Janitors, okay? Weibo are BO3 Kings. And BO5 Kings.
They do look good. They had 2 really close losses. They barely lost to G2. They were massively ahead. It was 99.4, 99.6% win probability. Then they lose again. And now you look at the 1 and 2 pool. It's 2 EU, 1 NA. You know that DK very likely to join there. You know, if everything goes to chalk, it'll be DK, NTL in that pool. So it'll be 2 EU, 2 NA, and then 1 Korea and 1 China.
I can't wait. I'm reading these comments. I can't wait. I can't wait. Look at all these fucking idiot takes. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. The fraud. Bro, you couldn't have chosen a worse team to be a fan of. The fraud. Fraud choked. Cope more. La 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 la. Bro, if they win Worlds, and when they win Worlds, you are all gonna get absolutely destroyed. I'm not gonna drop a diss track. I'm gonna drop a fucking diss album and tweet every day for the next 10 years about how fucking stupid you are. Okay? Okay? So, mute me, block me, ban me. Quickly, before they win. Enjoy your one day. Enjoy your one day of winning. Wow! We won a best of one. Wow! Enjoy that. Savor it.
Do we ever? We never like. It's never with flying colors anyway, right? So might as well just scrape through.
I don't care what colors.
Savor
I
it.
want to be in the next stage.
I agree.
I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. For the next BO3s. Tomorrow, losers are out. Losers are out. TL, GAM, DK, BDS. It's time to see Team Liquid and Damwon go home. Farewell. There's no draw today. The draw's tomorrow. Isn't the draw tomorrow? Wait. Isn't the draw tomorrow? Yeah. Okay. Bad take. And he didn't even know what the draw was. Just, no. Mods, ban them all. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 2 best of 3s. 2 teams out. And, yeah. One of them might be a European team. BDS, it was a good run. Alright. Shout out to the lurkers, the bidders, the gifters, the shadows, the subbers, the donors, the resubbers. You're crazy. I appreciate everyone for hanging out in the stream. The streams will be longer soon. I just need to adjust the career a bit more. And then once I do, we're going to stream longer. Enjoy the rest of your day. And take care. Love you all. Love you all, no matter what. Bye-bye. I really do love you all. I really do. Even if you doubt, I love you. But fuck you. Bye-bye.
She say